There are four main things, in my opinion, that Middle Eastern brands can do to become more global. One starts with consensus building. Second, being global yet local. Third would be about modernity. How do you modernize brands? And fourth would be simplification or simplifying your brand. Consensus building is very important in the Middle East. And if we go a step back, the Middle East is usually referred to as one region for several reasons, which is historical, political, cultural, and heritage. Yet at the same time, for the same set of reasons, each country within the Middle East region is quite unique. But the common thread across the Middle East is the leadership style. The leadership style is usually defined by the Majlis or the Diwan. And what we mean by that is that it's a kind of a physical setting traditionally where the leadership sit and consult around challenges they're facing and come up with decisions in a consensus format around the way forward, which is equally important for brands. When building any brand, it always starts there, looking at the challenges and then what are the solutions going forward, and then having consensus around that from all key stakeholders. Global yet local means building brands on a global level, yet having a very strong reflection of where they come from, the origins, the local understanding, the culture, the heritage, and all of that. When I say global, it doesn't mean only operating on an international level or global level across regions or market. It's more about global standards. Looking at Expo 2020 coming to Dubai, looking at the FIFA World Cup 2022 coming to Qatar, looking at Saudi Arabia, how it's transforming its economy and diversifying it and opening its markets to foreign investments. All of that creates more interaction and opens up the market to a wider global audience. Modernity for local brands is more about going beyond the design factor and being contemporary or minimalistic. It's more about building emerging brands with fresh strategic thinking, being able to create stories that are representative of brands and that can transform across different channels and platforms. One of the main things to become global is to simplify. And again, when we talk about simplicity or simplifying, we're not talking about dumbing down. We're talking about how do you create focus, clarity, and surprise to that story, and how do you bring it to life.